In this video, I want to present the differences in Telemark boots, their evolution from the 80s and prior, 90s, 2000, and 2010. Hey Telemark Tribe, this is Rene Martin. Today I want to present a bit of the evolution of Telemark boots. People are often really curious about the gear, and I think now it's more and more confusing because there's lots of option on the market. So I'm starting in this video with boots, and I'm going to do another video with skis and bindings as well. And all these are proper Telemark boots. You can do Telemark turns in all of these, but not in the same environment, I would say. This story begins with this boot. It's a Vasque leather boot. Brand is Vasc. Found it in a thrift shop for 50 bucks. My size, almost brand new, super happy. Leather, all leather. The sole is perfect, so super comfy boots, I hope. But yeah, their leather boots were reputed to be really comfortable. So these are usually used for long travel days, hilly terrain where there's no big downhill or no big uphill. But yeah, so obviously people used to Telemark alpine style mountains on these Telemark boots. And I want to try if I can do it. This is an inspiration from Josh Madsen that I've seen in the last few days and few years. I've had a similar vintage setup. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, why not? You know, I'm going to try. I did start my Telemark days in 1996 on a similar boot as this one. And yeah, see if I can still do it. Next up is the the Garmont Veloce. This is a all plastic boot with an independent liner. This is my brother's old boot. Yeah, they're not like the lightest and lowest plastic boot you can have, but I thought it was a good mix up, and I could have these to try. The main difference is that obviously the cuff is higher, so now you have more support from your ankle up, and you can use your chin more to get the boot in the lever to transfer power to the ski. And also laterally, it's a lot stiffer when you're edging your skis. So in a similar boot like this, I've had my best days ever on Telemark. Skied in Whistler for a few seasons, and yeah, skied couloirs, 50 degrees plus, hucking jumps, cliffs, and stuff like that. So it's a very capable downhill boot. It's just that evolution brought me to stiffer boots, and I'm wondering if I can still do it. So the technique is a bit different with a lower cuff boot like that. You have to consider every unbalances, bumps, snow condition a lot more than on stiffer boots. And yeah, I'm missing that feeling of working more my way down on the mountain. So this is the goal with this boot. This is the Crispi XR. This is a brand new boot I received from Crispi this week. Super happy. This is the stiffest 75 millimeter boot on the market available today. And I wanted to have this boot for two reasons. One, because I'm scared that in the near future, maybe companies are not going to keep doing 75 millimeter plastic boots like these. And also, I wanted to have a boot that really performed well downhill on a 75 millimeter setup. Last season, I got to try the BMF 75 millimeter binding, and I really enjoyed them. I kind of forgot how fun it was to ski 75 millimeter, carving, going to bumps, the trees. Everything was more fluid, and yeah, that's the feeling that we've lost with the NTN setup. So this is my goal, just having fun, trying to find my balance back on these boots. And yes, this is the Crispi EVO World Cup. I've been skiing those boots for maybe 5-8 years, I can't remember now. I chose originally these boots for their stiffness. I wanted to have an NTN setup that had really stiff plastic, so this is it. And also low tech fitting here at the front to enable me. At the time it was the Mejo binding, now there's the Lynx. There's also the TTS from Olympus gear that you can fit with the tech inserts. But this boot also have the tech at the back to clip alpine. So if I want, I can Telemark in these boots or I can alpine ski. Why would I want this? So this is my everyday boot. It's been, I've had hundreds of days on them. And the fact that they are super powerful with the Mejo, the Lynx, the Outlaw, the Bishops, all these bindings, I had really lots of fun, lots of power. Compared to these boots, the NTN Crispi EVO World Cup are just a killer. It's really more balanced, stiffer. It's just, yeah. When you're working a lot in your boots, it just makes your life easy. So I kind of feel that I got lazy having such a great boot. So I want to see going kind of a downhill performance from these to these to these, if I can manage to learn back those skills that I've kind of forgotten with those so powerful boots. So just a quick one. I got now a battery here for a heated sole. Quick story also, I do ski the Mejo binding with the Alpine heel set, so I can clip in an Alpine-like position if I want on my guiding skis. So a wide ski, I want to Telemark all day long, but if I'm tired, if the snow condition is not good, I have the luxury of clipping in. When you're guiding, you have a heavy backpack, you're doing like long distances. Usually we hike like 16 to 20 kilometers, which is about 10 to 12 miles, I guess. And maybe like a 1,500 to 2,000 meter vert, which is about 4,000 to 5,000 feet, I think. And doing all this on a Telemark setup is a challenge. And if something were to happen, at least I have this safety where I can go back to Alpine. So this is the story behind this. Goal for this season is really for this boot to work for me. I want to be able to ski one day, ski patrolling with this. In the next video, I'm going to present skis going with each boot, skis and bindings really, to really mimic what it was like to ski in the 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010 and up. These are just example. I'm sure you could find like in between those like other brands, other eras of Telemark. This is what I got so far, so I really hope you enjoyed the experience going forward. Quick shout out, if you want, I have new merch on my website, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stuff like that. It's absolutetelemark.com. If you like, you can hit the subscribe and bell notification, really helps the channel. This is Rene Martin. Until next time, cheers.
To make it through the day, hanging out in Targhee. There's so much snow I can't see when I ski. What else can go wrong? TGR dropping in like it always been.